me a second here, make sure everything is working correctly. Let me switch to my headset. All right. What's going on, you guys? Gonna expose another Watchgang watch. Um, it is called Selhor Watches. So let's get right into this. As you guys know, I like to research the watches that they send out claiming to be all these different things and expose what they really are. So here's a new one. So Selhor Watches. Somebody posted one of these online for sale for $200 something. I think it's $295. And it kind of the watch they let me see if I downloaded the pictures of it. Let me show you guys what it looks like real quick. And bear with me. I'm trying to open up the image. Almost there. Almost there. Should have prepared this part better. I just got to shrink it down real quick. Alright, so they sent out this watch, and you know, I was kind of like, it's interesting. It looks like another watch I've seen before. Feature-wise, it was very, very similar to the Duxote watch that Watchgang had been sending out for a while, and that kind of caught my attention. I was like, huh, looks the bezel design, just the shape of the watch, the features of the watch looked like the vintage Duxote watch, which we exposed a while back. So it kind of raised my question, is this another one of their tricks? So going back to their website, if you go through their website, you know, typically when I do these exposures, I see the same types of behaviors coming from their watches and their websites. So the first thing is I usually check to see if they have anything about them, and usually they do not. Well, here there is a lot of history, so they're getting better at hiding that. They even have pictures of vintage watches from the company. They describe how the company was created in the early 1900s in France, and then it actually says that it disappeared. So they mention other known watches here, the Jour, other watches like that, French watches. They really did a good job of covering the tracks this time, but you will see it is the same old tricks that they always do. Also, if you go to the website, they actually started using an address now, which is this address in France. And let's take a look at that address in France real quick. So it is really nothing. There's not really anything there. Little shops. But they do have an address in France. So on the surface, this appears to be an old watch company that was they restarted, and it's out of France, and it has a history in France. So if you don't look deep, you're like, wow, this company just decided to start back up and looks really good. Well, let's dig deeper. So I typically would go and look up the watch company's website and see who created the website. And they're getting better at this as well. Now they're using a privacy system to hide who actually owns the website. As you can see here, it's Perfect Privacy LLC. And when you register a website, you have the ability to pay more to hide who really owns the website for privacy purposes. And that's what's happened here. They're using a privacy service to register it, but they're actually the owners of said watch company. Um, so, still digging deeper, went to their website. Website was created April 15th, 2020. So, obviously, it hasn't been around very long. It has like 120 followers. Um, but they did create it a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, to hide things. They're getting better at this, but you can't hide everything. So I went to the trademark search, which is what I normally will look for in Selhor. It's a watch company right here, and it's registered to eWatch Factory Corporation out of New York. Again, hiding things with little shell corporations, but you just got to dig a little deeper. So I looked up eWatch Corp. And this is what I found. eWatch Corp is actually Mont Richard Watch. Mont Richard Watch we all have seen before for some of the other stuff that they do with Watchgang and create watches. But it is Mont Richard Watch. And it is a foreign business. It's not a United States business. It's not even a French business. So you look up the records of the U.S. The bill of lading, the customs records by eWatch Factory Corporation, and it is watches shipped from Hong Kong. So there's your connection there. 12/24/21. So they actually just got another shipment a couple days ago for Watchgang from Mont Richard, consigned to eWatch Factory out of Hong Kong. So these watches are Hong Kong-based Chinese watches, which is not unusual for them. Seems to be the way they work. So let's see what else they got, when they got them. So 12/5 they got automatic watches. Let's see what they got. Same thing. It's Watchgang notified in California. There's their real address if you guys want it, since they like to hide everything. It's 4514 Van Owen Street, Burbank, California, 91505. So if you guys have trouble getting a hold of them, there you go. So let's see here. What else did they get? Hold on, my damn animals are starting to go at it again. All right, so they got 528 kilograms of watches, so roughly 1,300 pounds, maybe 1,200 pounds, from Hong Kong on that shipment. So let's see what another shipment is. It's all the same stuff. So basically, this is the proof to show you that these watches are not what you think they are. They are definitely watches made in China. So just to refresh, here's Selhor. The website, our legacy, says that it's this, fancy French company from the 40s that has just made a return. They show the old historical watches from back in the day as a way to kind of trick you into thinking that this is what they are. Then you go to the whois of the domain name. They've actually used a hiding service, a privacy service, to hide who actually owns the website. So they're getting better, which means they must be watching my videos. You go to the trademark. They're using a shell company out of New York to make it look like it's not what it is. But then you look up that company, eWatch Factory. eWatch Factory is Mont Richard Watches. Mont Richard Watches is one of Watchgang's China-based, Hong Kong-based uh, things where they make watches for them. So it is not this French company. It is Chinese watches, just like usual. You look up the owner of the company. His name is Remy. What is it? Remy Chabrat, and he's out of Hong Kong. So there you go. And here's the proof. These are the bill ladings uh, from Mont Richard, Hong Kong, sent to eWatch Factory, notifying Watchgang that they received the watches. So there's your proof. Again, these watches are not what they seem. They are not French-made, fancy watches with almost 100 years of history. They are Chinese, Hong Kong, Mont Richard watches. Take it easy, guys.